Hey, what's up? Duff here. It's been, I don't know, how long has it been since I did my real quick 5-minute pickleball paddle review? 6 months, maybe? I'm not quite sure. But the scary thing is all those paddles you just saw, all but one of them, I believe, were not in my bag as of 6 months ago. Yes, I've basically refreshed my entire pickleball paddle collection. One of the exceptions is this, my Ghost Pro Drive that I had gotten recently when that video was shot. Still use this paddle, still enjoy it. Kevlar face, feels good in the hand, has good power. So I do still use the Ghost, but I have so many more to show you. So let's go over these paddles as quickly as I can. So in no way is this a comprehensive review. If you want comprehensive reviews, there's lots of other pickleball channels on YouTube that you can dig into. This is just my core thoughts after playing with these paddles, and take it for as much weight as you want to give it, which might not be very much, but this is my feelings. I play pickleball 4 times a week. I'm probably right around a 4-row player, so I'm nothing fantastic, but I do love the game and I do love pickleball paddles. All right, so first up, the Gearbox Pro Power. That is the 14 millimeter version. This paddle got a lot of, I need to get a little closer, what do you think? This paddle got a lot of press about how hard it hit. A lot of people thought that it was outside the boundaries of what a paddle should be able to do. It definitely is a hard-hitting paddle. I have some issues with control with it. My control doesn't feel that great with it, but my power does. So I do like the Power Pro. Going with my simple rating system, thumbs up. All right, this is a paddle that I got not too long ago, the Bread and Butter Shogun. I have not played much with this paddle. This again has I think it's a titanium weave face, which is interesting. I need to play with it more. I don't really have a solid opinion about it. My initial feelings with playing with it is I thought that I liked a really long handle, even though I don't do a two-handed backhand. To me, I think I need to learn to adjust when I have a paddle that has one of these really long handles. What is this, 5 3/4 inch long, or I don't know, it's over 5 1/2. It's a long handle. Because my issue was I felt slower at the kitchen, like doing blocks. My hand speed felt a little bit slower because of the extra handle, which like a longer handle hammer, it's a little harder to swing, but delivers more power. So this has good power, but I need to play with it more to form a solid opinion. So that's a thumbs in the middle. Can't give it a real opinion yet. Has some of the best boxing or materials and swag that I've ever seen with a paddle, but yeah. Okay, another one. This is a very similar story. The Triple Black Diamond. This is the Pickleball Will paddle. Has a very distinct shape, a shape unlike any pickleball paddle I've ever owned. Again, it has a very long handle. And I had similar issues where it felt a little bit slow in my hand when I was doing things that required a lot of hand speed, blocks and speed ups, that kind of stuff. But again, I have not played with this very much. I need to play with it more. It's a cool looking paddle, right? It's really cool. But I need to play with it more, so I'm gonna have to give this a thumbs in the middle as well. All right, this paddle I have played a lot with, the 6-0 Ruby with the Kevlar face. This is an all-around good paddle. Has good power, has good spin, feels light in the hand, has a shorter handle than those last 2 paddles I just showed you. And I've played with this quite a bit. I like the 6-0 Ruby. Without a doubt, it gets a thumbs up in my book. This is the 16 millimeter version. They also have a 14 millimeter version. Okay, this paddle was expensive. The Proton. If I remember correctly, this was more than $250. It's a good paddle. I like it. It hits hard. It feels well balanced. I have no lead on this. I haven't felt the need to add any lead to it. This is a good all-around paddle. I have no problems picking it up and playing with it without any sort of real significant adjustment period. So the Proton paddle, it's cool looking too, right? Has a cool orange grip that you can't see because I have an overgrip on this right now, but it is a unique looking paddle that plays well. It's a good paddle, thumbs up. Oh, what do we have here? The Yola Perseus 3, the $280 Yola Perseus 3. Its little neckband is shoved down. Yes, here it is. The paddle that is currently officially banned on the PPA official paddle list. This was originally approved and then they banned it because they said that it had, I don't remember if it was too much deflection or spin. I think it was deflection. It failed the deflection test. This paddle hits hard, has great spin, And this is only the 14mm one. I usually play with 16s most of the time. This is the 14mm version, and I like it. I like it a lot. I actually played with this today. Did well with it. Luckily, I'm not playing in the PPA, so I don't really care that it's banned, but it's a good paddle. It is a good paddle all the way around. One of my favorites to play with. Thumbs up. All right, we now go to my final paddle. This is a paddle that I just received today. This is the Holbrook Power Pro 16mm paddle. I've heard of Holbrook, but I didn't know a whole lot about them. The reason that I picked up this paddle is I was playing the other weekend and a rec play. One of the ladies there is an ambassador for Holbrook, and she let me play with her Power Pro 2 or 3 games, and I really liked the way that it felt. It kind of reminds me of the Filth, the bread and butter Filth, but it actually it played a little bit better. It felt a little bit better than the Filth, but it is weight-wise, it feels like a Filth. Good control, good power, and I haven't played with this particular paddle yet, but I'm expecting the same experience that I got from that demo paddle. So this is my Holbrook Power Pro. All right, so there you go. Those are the 7 paddles that are in my main rotation in my bag right now. I need to try some of them more, obviously, like I said, but they all are good paddles. They all are good in various ways. I would say as far as all around play, the ones that I've played the most, I would say the Yola, the Ruby, and hopefully the Holbrook and the Proton, I think, are my most consistent paddles, I would say. If I want to just hit the ball hard and try to body bag people all day, I'll pull out the Gearbox, you know, if I'm in that kind of mood. So hopefully you found this video interesting. If I do another one in a few months, who knows? This could change. I do kind of need to slow down my paddle buying addiction. I haven't really researched the psychological reason that I need to buy all these pickleball paddles, but yeah, I buy them so you don't have to, I guess. So that's all I have for now. If you found this video interesting, please think about giving it a big thumbs up. If this is your first time visiting the channel, please consider subscribing. If you're seeing this on my Duff channel, I also have a channel dedicated to pickleball. It's called Pickled You. You can always become a subscriber on that channel as well if you want pickleball only content. And if this is your first time visiting the channel, please consider subscribing. And if you're going to subscribe, you can hit the notify bell that's over, where is it? It's over there somewhere. And feel free to leave your comments, suggestions, ideas, and thoughts below. I know that there's a bunch of people out there that kind of have a paddle problem like me. Hopefully not too many are to the level that I am, but it's a thing. That's all I have for now, guys. I hope you have a great week. And until next time, Duffman out. I mean, there's worse things I could be addicted to, right? Definitely worse things. Get them all in. One more. Does it close? Close enough.